Did I take? Alright. Wave is bullish in the AM. Nope. That is not bullish. This is not bullish. This is not bullish. I wouldn't go in right now, the S&P 500. It needs a tweet. It needs a tweet or a comment tweet from a senator or Trump for the market to push on up. Otherwise, it's gonna stay like this, bullshitting. We close a forward candle at 7, so we close inside the box. And this is what I told you yesterday, that if anything, Bitcoin was gonna open and get inside of here, maybe peek on out, but come back inside in and close here. If anything, like I said, we're gonna get some sort of tweet that's gonna push the market up, most likely like around 10 o'clock ish, especially getting towards noon. We should get some sort of tweet to make the market go up and close high, just break out of the zone right here. And you guys see the SPY do the same shit. It wants to do it. Nasdaq, same shit. Nasdaq and S&P 500 mirror each other. So again, Nasdaq is gonna most likely start rejecting, getting stuck inside of here. And again, once you get a tweet somewhere around 11 or noon, we should put the market up. Gold and silver, I told you guys gold and silver was gonna start pumping. Ethereum was telling you that it was getting ready to blast off. And I told you guys that it was gonna create a new all-time high either by Friday or coming up next week. And as silver starts pumping, you will see gold blast off and go to its all-time high. Once gold gets to its all-time high and silver is at a new all-time high, then there's gonna be and then especially if silver consolidates at a new all-time high, they're gonna tell you then that gold is gonna be pumping on up too, because if it consolidates and it stays in that region, then they're just telling you that gold is about to fucking skyrocket and make a new all-time high. So the fact that silver's creating a new all-time high is very, very, very alarming in a good fucking way. It's telling you that gold's about to fucking go to an all-time high. That's what silver's telling you. And that's why that's why as silver ended up closing. I told you guys that silver breaking this weekly all-time high was very bullish. Because then what you'll see is this new week close above way high. And again, the market's going to go crazy. More money's going to go into silver. The rumors that you see silver creating a new all-time high. Will gold then create a new all-time high? Yeah, it will. It's a chain reaction. Silver pushes on up and gold follows before it. It's like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum goes first, high, and then Bitcoin will follow. Or Bitcoin will start pushing on up high, and then Ethereum will follow behind it and shoot on even higher. And my wrongdoing was, so I did 2 options for gold. I did one on Tuesday, extending it to Wednesday, and seeing where it was. It was a stupid thing of me to do, because Wednesday, that last data, I didn't know how impact that data was gonna be. I figured it was gonna be based on how it's reacting, how it's gonna have a hard impact. So once we got to 10 o'clock, so I went on gold. I went in on gold originally on Tuesday, somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. What's that? Somewhere this price. The market came down, and as it came to what is that? As it came to the end of Wednesday, I went on another trade, thinking that on that same Wednesday, with the fucking data that came out with the at 12 o'clock, Where's that? Wednesday. Here we get, here the market then picks up, waiting for the 12 o'clock to come up. And once I see a rejection at 12 o'clock, I was like, the market isn't going to go up. It's going to go down. When it's going to go up, it's going to go up on Friday. It's going to go up on Friday, especially how everything closed and how Friday the market is open. And it's the last day of the month. It made more sense for gold and whatnot to start pumping it up, especially how silver closed. That's what told me that on Friday, either by Wednesday, gold, or Thursday night, silver was gonna create a new time high, silver, or by mid Wednesday. So the fact that it did it, I was like, oh fuck, I was fucking right. I would have been good up in gold right now. But it's all good. I only lost 2K. It's all good. Not tripping about it. That 2K can come back way fucking easily. So now what we do is we let gold and silver do its thing. We let it we let it we let it ride. It'll be stupid of you to go on a call or in a trade. Oh, silver is gonna continue going on up and all that shit. You're pretty much gambling. You're really gambling at that stage. You're going based off nothing. Whereas like here you had something. Or I mean at least I did. Like I could see how the market was gonna react, especially on a Friday. Um, so yeah, I would just fucking leave that shit. I won't even touch it. I won't even touch gold, even though it really hasn't broken down. It's you're buying or going in with no structure, with no, what are you going off based off or whatnot, whether it be call or put, trade, for a buy or a sell, whatever. Like it's dumb. Just let the market do its thing. It's barely opening. You have a lot more hours. You can go back down at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then shoot back up at 2. Like it's so, and then there's no data today. So that's what I'm saying. The market, the only thing that's going to move the market today is going to be a tweet. It's going to be a tweet from a senator, or it's going to be a tweet from the president. That's what's going to move the market today. Otherwise, the market is just going to be doing this. Um, Netflix. Like I've been saying, you guys, Netflix is creating a bottom. It tested the all-time high of February 2025, and it's creating the bottom. You have the weekly 50 Fibonacci right here. We're closing the week positive. So this could be, and on top of that, we're on a weekly trend line. I keep mentioning on my videos. It's been active since 2022, I believe, July 2022. Made contact here. You stretch that baby out, and that's what you get when you go to the 1 hour time frame. And then here you have the February 2020 all-time high. Notice how it's hanging above it. That's why longing Netflix, I'm kind of tempted to it, at least by the end of the year or February coming into earnings. So I feel like this is the bottom, especially how Netflix just keeps denying rejection, denying falling. Create a head and shoulders, a reverse head and shoulders also. So it's not a clear one, but here's your shoulder, here's your head, here's your other shoulder, showing weakness in the downtrend, calling for a reversal, at least in my point of view. All this is screaming, we want to go up. Watch my indicator point that out right now. See? It's so clean. It's so clean. This is the area that it has a hard time passing, and it's getting ready. And the trend line is right here. That's why I want to fucking long Netflix, yo. Maybe 2 contracts till the end of the year. I'm probably gonna do it, I'm gonna lie. Another one to pay attention to is Palantir. They're on a fucking 12-hour downtrend trend line. There you go. And it's right there. Also, if you look at it, you're right underneath this hard resistance right here. And that's why even the indicator showing you, hey, this is your resistance right here, which aligns with the 50 Fibonacci of it too. So this right here is your nice area to go for long for Palantir. Right here in this area. Watch my indicator pick it up right now. Right there, bam. Your targets. Stop loss. Because I feel this is the bottom for Palantir. And it can maybe bullshit, come back to 162. Then that's, we got some bad data with the market. But besides that, it looks strong. It looks like a nice area for long too. Again, all these stocks fucking went down like crazy with this fucking, with this month of down pressure and whatnot. So all these stocks are on fucking sweet ass fucking prices. For example, Nvidia, you know how many fucking sales and puts Nvidia has? It's fucking sad, yo. Watch. You look at the calls for the SPY. You look at just weaker keep getting the 181, because the market is weak. It's undecisive. You could tell the S&P 500 how yeah, see? You see how now it's just staying inside of here? It's not gonna go on up. At least not now. And wait for 10 o'clock, like I said, or 12 o'clock. What's gonna show? Also, damn. But there's a lot of calls for 185, 182 for the S&P 500. Interesting. And here you have, watch. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia calls. Nvidia. Okay, it's changed. Calls and puts, okay. Puts are up the ass. 25K. Almost 30K on puts. 30-ish people putting puts for Nvidia. Jeez. Which makes sense. I wouldn't go calls for Nvidia. Fuck no. Besides that, you guys, we got Meta doing beautiful. I'm gonna call for Meta. It's about to break that weekly 50 Fibonacci. United Healthcare. I'm also on a call for United Healthcare. I believe that this 12 monthly, no, where's it at? This 3 candle box on the 3 monthly time frame is gonna end up recuperating and closing up. That's what I believe United Healthcare is gonna do. Otherwise, I'm gonna get fucked in mid December, or possibly earlier. It could then from there start going on down, completing and finally breaking this for the first time in a fucking year, or since. Oh yeah, we haven't barely been down here. So, whew, what else, you guys? There's your silver, your gold. Again, silver has to keep on pushing on it way more for gold to actually get the hang of it, or to actually wake up and really start flying. But silver needs to keep on pushing up. If silver starts rejecting, then you're gonna see gold stay inside that box and bullshit in that area. Let's go, Flacco. Appreciate it, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, so this is Brian Seacrest signing out, folks. I'm probably gonna hop back in. We close at 4 candle at 11, so I'm gonna hop on probably around 11 o'clock, you guys, and do an update at the market. All right, this is Brian Seacrest signing out, folks.